What up, YouTube? Back again with another episode of Uniquee Flavorz. It's your girl Q, your host. I'm here with my guys as always. You know, I got my boy on my left hand side. I got my boy Devin.
Devil 237 was cracking, Kinfolk.
And on my right hand side, I got my boy Dion.
It's your boy Dion Jordan, aka nickname DJ. Let's get it.
And I am feeling good tonight. We are getting into the bag, yo. There's so much stuff that we gotta touch bases on.
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute. It's been a minute. We're not gonna sit up here in front. But I'm gonna get right into it. I ain't gonna waste no time. Of course, you already know how I give it up. I ask my guys how their week was and stuff like that, how the time was. It's been a minute, so gotta catch up, see what's up. My boy's B-Day just passed.
Yes, sir. October
Happy belated
1st.
to the guy.
I know we in
Libra
Scorpio
gang.
season, but Libra season just passed, so
Facts.
you know we gonna ask him how his B-Day was.
So if I'm not
and
mistaken,
everything.
those that don't know, Libra season, I believe, it's like the 22nd of
September.
yeah to
I think
23rd October or something
Probably
like
the
that.
23rd.
Around those times,
Yeah,
like the 22nd, 23rd of each month. So yeah, I'm the type of person, you know, I celebrate the whole month. You know what I'm saying? That's me. Especially after certain people passing away. Like I really take life. I don't want to say serious. I want to say, because it's the thing, like when you take life like super duper serious, you tend to take the joy out of the experience and in the moments. You know what I'm saying? You take the joy out of being present. You just really focus on like this got to be that and do that and do that like instead of
just going with the flow.
You know what I'm saying? Or being the flow.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? As opposed to like waiting for something to happen, be what happens. You dig? But in being what happens, you got to be present. You know what I'm saying? So
be what happens. I like that. That's fine.
Man. That's
be what happens, because a lot of people don't live in the moment, especially now with the time now, bro.
Yes,
people are pulling out their phone before they even like really experience the moment.
It was crazy when I went out, not to cut you, when I went out to eat with my family, they were saying something like that. It was like, it's crazy how when you go out to eat with your fam, the first thing niggas is doing is pulling out their phones. It's like they don't even have a real conversation no more at the table.
I'll say
It's
this.
crazy.
I got like my own opinion about that because I am one that's big on moments and memories. So I'm never gonna be the person to say like don't capture the moment, right? But in capturing that moment, let's be clear. Now we have to live it. It's not just about okay. Now I gotta figure out what I gotta post on the caption.
Because they're
Like,
gonna be
you
asking
know
like,
what I'm
what's
saying?
up?
Like, now I gotta find out. No, let's do 30 more different angles. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna be the guy that's gonna say don't enjoy the moment. I'm also gonna say have that healthy balance. Like, and eventually, I feel like there should be a cutoff point to how long you should keep the phone out while you're out. Especially if you're out with more than one person. Definitely want to be able to engage and, you know what I'm saying, catch up and be able to say, I was there as opposed to, I was just.
By the time you leave,
present.
I feel like by the time you stop hanging out with somebody and the day's over or whatever, you should at least be able to like reflect on the conversation.
Have something to talk about.
Yes,
like, yo, what are we talking about? Oh shit, we just was on the phone, just not even talking.
Like, it's
that
like,
shit
what's
weird.
the point?
I
Y'all
can't
could have
do
went
it.
by yourself to grab
That's
the
a fact.
like.
That's a fact. So so back to pretty much the whole birthday thing. Like I told y'all on the episode before, it was right before, and we was trying to figure it out before we shot just now. We talked, our last episode was right before I went on my birthday vacation. So yeah, that's how long it's been.
Yeah, it's been that
So,
long, y'all.
yeah. So, like I told y'all, I ended up not going to Cali for foreseen circumstances. But I felt like that was, God's way of saying it's time for me to really focus on myself and do a lot more being selfish. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to, worrying about how I am looked at as for how selfless I can be. You know what I'm saying? Because I've done that for so long in my life. I feel like that's a part, or I've tried to take that on as my identity. Being somebody everybody can count on when I'm really been that person for myself. I'm not gonna hold you. So, this birthday, I feel like God said, it's time for you to sit down and do a little bit of reflection. And I could do that regardless of where I'm at. I don't have to be in California to have that moment. You know what I'm saying?
You got that moment anytime.
You can have that anywhere. You just gotta be there, and goes back to being present. You know what I'm saying? So I will say, it would have been nice to be in the palm trees, but they not going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? And regardless, I could have been out there in the palm trees and been in my head the whole time. and not really been able to enjoy it the way I wanted to because I didn't let myself really have that moment.
And
I
on
would've
top of
been
that,
too
out
worried
there
about
in
extra
LA,
shit.
it was a lot of shit going on around that time.
Yeah.
So you really would have been looking over your shoulder. Yeah.
I'm not gonna hold you. That right there. I didn't predict this when I booked the ticket months ago.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. PNB, like Nipsey, everybody that lost their lives out there, man. Pop Smoke. So like, I don't wanna harp on the negative too much, but long story short, like that probably was God helping me, for lack of better terms, dodge a bullet, if you will. You know what I'm saying? So that's something I'm working on doing. I've always done it before, but I'm trying to take it to another level as far as, seeing the cup half full about certain things. Really looking at things like it's happening for me as opposed to me. You dig? So I feel like the best gift I gave myself, I got myself a blender. Not gonna hold you.
Yeah, okay.
Blend
some.
No, I had the NutriBullet, the regular one.
Get right.
That joint conked out on me, bro. Burnt out. So I ended up getting the big joint that got the handle. And you pour it like the, you know what I'm saying, the picture.
Handle. Okay.
And then they come with the 2 cups. So that's me matching the health portion of this fitness lifestyle with the
if
working
y'all haven't
out.
seen, he be going crazy on Instagram. If y'all don't have him on Instagram,
Let me tell y'all
every
something.
morning this nigga is in the gym.
You know what I'm doing on
I mean?
Instagram? I'm just
Like,
working on accountability and, not so much like a whoa, look at me, but a whoa, look at myself. You know what I'm saying?
It's
I'm looking at me.
too, like,
You dig?
Yeah.
I don't go crazy on the
Good.
treadmill. I'll do 5 minutes on the tread and 5 minutes on the Stairmaster. But I got a new challenge. It's called 12:33. But I break it down for myself to where I can say I can handle it. So instead of doing 12:33, which is 12 on the incline, 30 minutes on the treadmill for 3 speed, I do 9 on the incline for 5 minutes on the treadmill at 2.7 speed. So therefore, it do feel like you're going up a mountain, low-key. I'm not gonna hold you. So that combined with 5 minutes on the Stairmaster at 7 speed on that joint, after doing strength training, that right there, mind you, I'm in the gym for less than an hour maybe, about. That's me, how can I say, getting back into the swing of it. It's not so much as like me trying to lose all this weight like that. It's me getting comfortable with the consistency again. You dig what I'm saying? So for me, I feel like my next level will probably be like closer towards December, where I take it up a notch. Then you're gonna start seeing me losing pounds more, sculpting a little bit more, because I got things like my new Nike shaker bottle. I got my new blender now. You feel me? I got some plant-based protein, things that I can say, you know what? I probably wouldn't have got this stuff for myself if I was in Cali. Not gonna lie to you, I would probably just been spending bread on stuff out there. You feel me? Like. Just doing extra stuff when I can say, you know what, these are the types of investments I need to make into myself. So for the best gift I could have gave myself for this birthday was investing back into myself. You dig? I got a new tattoo I want to get that I'm planning on doing, and that'll be like the icing on the cake for me as far as, 32 going on to 33 next year. It's crazy to say.
I'm glad you enjoyed, you know what I'm saying? And you live life to the fullest. That's all that matters. Living in the moment.
Shout out to Space Lounge, because I did do that to the fullest. Space Lounge. Shout out to Jerry the Boss on hookah. Yo, when I tell you he had my hookah busting, bro.
Yeah.
Fire.
That hookah was in that camera.
Oh, you peep? Oh, okay, yeah. I was.
And I know hookah, how that shit gets it up. So I'm like, after
a
couple
bag.
of rolls, you ain't your bag. You fucked up.
What?
I don't be messing with the hookah. I ain't gonna lie.
Hookah have you all hot, like, oh my god.
Yeah, I was chilling. You know what it is? I had my drink and my 2-step. This is just what it was for me.
That's it. That's your cloud
Shout out to my
dancing.
Cass.
You feel
My
me?
drink and my 2-step.
I had Love 66 and Watermelon was the mix that he made for me. So anybody that's a hookah head out there, Love 66 and Watermelon is fire. Smooth, flavorful, and for me, I had 1 shot. I ain't gonna wait. I'm getting old, y'all.
Yeah, 1 shot.
I'm getting old, okay.
1 shot had you crazy.
I had
Wait, what you have a shot of?
1 shot of Kasi.
I was about to say though, that Casa
Kasi my body, you know what I'm saying? 1 shot of Kasi, and then
messed up.
on top of that, I had 2 tequila sunrises, bro. That's it.
That's crazy.
Damn.
Word. And you seen those videos from Instagram off of that. That
It was
was
a hookah.
it.
It was a hookah. Definitely was.
Yeah.
After
and then
that.
It was just a vibe. Like, I told homie to hold it down for me for my birthday, so he did that. And then it was funny because I seen some chick there that I went to school with since, like, I'm talking elementary school.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to you if you see this, friend. But I haven't seen her since, like, maybe middle school at that point. And I come to find out her birthday's the day after mine, bro. And we knew each other since kids.
That's funny. So you never knew that?
And we ended up randomly seeing each other at the Space Lounge, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't even gonna go.
It's crazy.
Word to mommy, my boy hit me up. He's like, yo, what you doing for your birthday tonight? I'm like, man, my people think I'm supposed to be in Cali. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, maybe they ain't save time because I was supposed to be out there. Unfortunately, I'm not. He's like, yo, we out to Space, let's go. I go there, I'm ready to drop a bag. My boy covered my whole tab, yo. My boy covered my whole. Shout out to my boy Byron Farquharson. This is my bro since I'm talking about knee high to a grasshopper. My father coach was playing basketball since I was like 8, 9 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I tell you he is the definition and our bond is the definition of you ain't got to be up under somebody every day to be their best friend type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about like we fought on the bus type shit, dapped it up after the fact. Like, he that friend. You know what I'm saying? So
Must be the real ones.
yeah, he came through. Like, he know how much my father meant to me and how our relationship got stronger over time. Unfortunately, closer towards his latter years when he was on his way out of here. So he knew that him being there meant a lot to me as far as like enjoying my time for my birthday. Like, I had my father more in my life than I didn't have him. You know what I'm saying? So it's still weird for me to adjust without hearing "Happy Birthday, Bud."
Yeah.
Here you know what I'm saying? It ain't even got to be a "Here you go." It could just
hug. Yeah.
I can't even do that. You know what I'm saying? My boy Byron gave me a hug from a bro like he ain't seen him in forever type shit on my birthday, and that shit was real, man.
That's what's up.
He didn't have to pay for my tab. He could have just been there, bro. You know what I'm saying? He could have just been there, but for him to extend himself, and it's not like he ain't got it to do it, but regardless, like, just the thought, like, that's the only I was with my boy for my birthday. That was it. And then shorty we knew from school.
Yeah.
That popped up out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Don't top it, I'm buying drinks for everybody else, and I'm getting ready to buy them. I'm like,
lit,
you
bro.
serious?
That's
Like,
love.
I got
That's
it, bro.
love,
Don't worry
yo.
about it.
That's love.
You know what I'm saying? So I ain't even gonna get too sentimental to start crying and shit. Just know, like,
Listen, you had a good time.
for
You
me to
lived
not
it
be
up.
in Cali, you know what I'm saying?
Like, everything happens for a reason. Like you said, like,
Bro.
God had a plan, and He didn't want you there, and you enjoyed yourself at Space, and that's, you know what I'm saying? That's all that matters. You had your boy there, you had your, like, childhood friend that was pulled up and stuff like that.
Facts.
You enjoyed it. And all of the Libras that, their birthdays had passed.
Shout out Tiff.
Shout outs to you.
Shout out to the Libra.
You know what I'm saying? And,
Shout out to the Libra.
I just gonna go past that like I ain't just say what I just said. Shout out to Tiff. Happy birthday, gang.
Yeah.
Whole lot of
Tiff,
Libra
Tiff.
shit, you know what I'm saying? We just
Happy
talking about
birthday to the
earlier.
sis, man.
She was asking me
Real.
too about like if there was any weird feelings as far as like me being a Libra, like my birthday at the time was going on. I'm like, it's not just you. There is a shift. So anybody that's a Libra, not even Libra, just people in general that's in touch with,
In universe and shit like that.
you know what I'm saying?
It was a shift. It was a crazy shift.
Okay, things been happening,
what I'm saying?
Captain. Bigger than just what we see on.
I feel like everybody had
Okay.
a shift from around the same time. It could have just been some shit that was really going on.
That's a fact. I
You
feel
know?
like it was time for it. And
Everybody needed to get that reality check. Just boom, real quick.
we're going into a new year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
All of that comes
facts.
together.
We got 2 months left, y'all. And we out of here. Like,
Yo, let's talk
22
about
came
it.
and went. But before we get into that, I do want to ask my boy D, how was your
Pardon me taking forever,
week
D.
and your month
Nah, you
of the
good, you
time?
good.
The last time
My week, I mean, I ain't really do much. I ain't gonna lie. All I did was work. I didn't really do much. All I did was work and
Get to the
chill.
bag. Get to the bag.
I didn't do much. You know what I mean? The highlight of the time that we didn't record for me was, I guess, my sister's birthday dinner, really. You know what I mean?
Which
that
was
shit was
nice.
lit. The food was amazing. It
Yes.
was passing around for like an Italian out there.
It's called
I was out there.
Mangiano's, baby. If you guys haven't
Yo,
heard
pass
about
me
it.
that. It was amazing.
Definitely check that out.
Yo, that shit was lit. I ain't never been to something like that where you like passing the thing around like that. That shit was fire.
It's like a family dinner.
I was about to say like Sunday dinner, ain't it?
It was like
Okay.
the big ass table, and then they come out with different. It's like a family
What they
prefix.
call it, pass the peas,
Yeah.
like we used to do. Yeah,
I wanted to get
pick
into
and
my
choose,
time.
like-
Pass me the, you know what I mean? Pass me the. I mean, to get in my
Yeah,
bag, my
yeah.
tire
Oh,
bag. You know
God,
what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
Soprano sitting over
you know
there.
what I mean? That's how I feel. That's how I feel. Like this.
And the way that we was all
like
dressed
the
too,
Sopranos,
it just felt
man.
like we were sitting at the table talking about like,
Yeah.
let me get the wine or whatever how they be saying it. I
Vino,
don't know.
Vino, yeah.
But yeah, it was nice.
But that's really it. That's all. I ain't do much, man. My shit was boring. You know what I mean? But let's get into the topics. Let's get into the topics.
All right, we're gonna
My shit
hop
was
into
boring.
that. To make a show with mine, it was same thing. Just getting to the bag, working, reflecting, and all that good stuff. Everything was positive.
That's what's up.
I will say my time is, y'all know, it's different from me. I'm working overnight, but I'm not just working overnight. I'm working overnight plus fucking 3 now. I'm working Sundays too early.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. I'm working 3 doubles. So if y'all ever catch me tired, hella tired, you know why.
Yeah, we work. As y'all
bro.
can see, we always talk about it and stuff like that. So
I took my safety vest off
Listen.
just to shoot this, you heard? You know what I'm
get
saying?
into it.
So just know, like, if you ever catch me extra tired, that's why. But go ahead, let's get into it.
Well,
man.
speaking of tired, let's get into the music. Guys, heard the Little Baby album?
Yeah, baby album, I ain't gonna hold you.
How y'all feel about that?
I feel like
I can't say I remember everything. And that's a bad sign, but
I'm gonna just say I feel
Yeah.
like it's really repetitive. I feel like it's super
I had this
repetitive.
conversation the other day with somebody, literally like.
I like Lil Baby a lot. I really
Wait,
like Lil
slow
Baby
down.
a lot. I
Lil
like
Baby
Lil
or
Baby.
Da Baby?
Little Baby.
Oh, okay. I'm
Yeah,
thinking
Lil-
Da Baby. My bad.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah,
No.
it's a lot of
There's
the
a lot of
babies,
babies.
Lil Baby.
There's a lot of
Yeah,
babies
bro.
going around.
But,
Goodness gracious.
Speaking of his,
I feel like Lil Baby album was really repetitive to me. I really like Lil Baby. Like I like him a lot. His music, it bumps. Like I got a lot of Lil Baby in my shuffle daily play. But this album to me, I feel like it was kind of repetitive. I don't really got no standouts. I'm not gonna lie. Like I don't really got no standouts. No like ones that's really like a song that really was like that to me. You feel me?
I can relate.
don't know.
I can relate. I'm a big
know.
Little Baby fan as well. But his songs do, in a way, you know, they are like.
You might feel
repetitive.
different than how I feel. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel you.
No, I feel where you're coming from for
Okay.
sure. Because like certain songs, like just throwing it out there, like what is it in a minute?
Yeah.
That and like
That was a single.
I was just
Yeah.
about to say a single that's
Yeah,
fire like
that was fire. But I feel like it kind of like bounced off of even that Hey song.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like
You
Hey,
know how they did that.
yeah.
You know why.
He had to push something. You know what I'm saying? Just to let niggas know like the album's dropping.
Mhm.
So it's understandable. But
Right.
overall, I feel like it was a good album. It was a good album, but it did have its moments. It was like, oh okay.
I don't
know,
think
so
it was
you know
better
how-
than his previous album.
Yeah.
Like I don't think his last album, the one that had Close Friends on it,
Yeah,
had
yeah. He was more in his
Yes
bag when he
Indeed
made
on
that.
it with the
Mhm.
Drake,
Yeah,
and Gunna. What else was on there? There was a couple other songs on there. I can't.
That's
think
why
of
I
it
say
off the top of
too.
my- but that album was way better than this one. For
Yeah,
sure.
speaking on
For
him,
sure.
like I in the Joe Budden joint, when I think Ish was talking about like when this album how it came out, it wasn't so hype. Like you know, it's like they wasn't promoting it crazy or anything like that. You would have
That
thought like
affects them. Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, because it's like
I didn't
okay,
hear much about it before.
yeah, it was a really quiet drop.
I didn't hear
Like,
much
and I
about it.
agree with that. It was a quiet drop. I really would have thought that it would, you know what I'm saying, like blow up crazy more than it was because it's been so long since
Maybe
he dropped
they
the
weren't
album.
confident.
He wasn't. I think he probably wasn't.
Maybe,
You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't be loud about something I
Listen.
wasn't 1,000% for.
That
You know what I'm
that
saying?
could have been.
And
Some people do
could've
be
been.
loud
I
and
said, I
wrong.
feel like it wasn't sliding like that to me. So
Mhm.
maybe they wasn't that kind of. You might be right. You might be on to something.
Yeah.
Who knows,
You know, it
but
just made sense to me.
I don't know.
That's why people like Drake and J. Cole.
Because they
And this is not a light skin for the win. This is not that. Let's be clear what I'm saying.
Okay.
They not scared to try something different, though. And I'm not saying that Baby's scared to. What I'm saying is, we know Cole got bars.
Mhm.
We know that. What do they sound like against somebody else that got something too? I'm not saying that Baby ain't do that. However, I'm saying that Cole's done it on a high scale. And every time he did it, we thought it was his song. And it's the thing, everybody can't be a Cole, so therefore, I hate to say this, but everybody got their lane. And
Yeah, I was just
Baby
about
got
to say
his.
he got his lane, and that's his lane.
You just got to find out another gear.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I agree.
That fast flow, that
It's
that's his shit though. That's his shit though.
It's not.
You think it's getting to the baby part, like the baby? You know how his shit is. People say his shit is repetitive.
You gotta find
like
a way.
It might be getting into that lane of like repetitive. You might have to figure something else out.
I don't hold you.
Slow it down. Bring it back to that. Started off as close friends. And that's
that was a good. Yeah.
I used to tell each other.
I ain't gonna hold you.
That was a good.
See how quick we knew what he was saying.
So they played the hell out of that song too.
It was a vibe.
Like,
I'm not gonna lie.
He was smooth on that.
Like,
it wasn't just that fast ride. He needs some more of that.
Mm-hmm.
He needs some more of that.
I feel like, I feel like,
I feel like he didn't have that on this album.
Has that, that one album that's gonna be like, okay.
Everything.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And then it's like, all right, I'm gonna get back into my bag. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let's see what they feel about this album. Like, and this album just wasn't, just hearing the responses. It wasn't it. Like,
and I feel like you could say that it's okay for him to have that, because it's not like Lil Baby ever gave us like 1,000 trash songs and trash. You know what I'm saying? He got room to. All right, let me switch it up a little bit. That didn't work. Let me try something.
Now I'm gonna kind of switch it. I feel like with this album, the reason why a lot of people was trying to tune in too is because of this beef that was going on between him and Quavo with the Sweetie shit. Because he had mentioned, they was
think that.
They was amping it up, saying like they was gonna mention it in their albums and stuff, because going off of this album, in Quavo's and Takeoff album, they had mentioned it in that song Messy. So it was like, it was confirmation on what was going on in that little circle with those three. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that too was brought it closer.
I didn't think about it like that.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody else was talking about anything else. They was talking about that, like, and then now it's interviews and shit like that. So I feel like on that, it's just, it is what it is. But we gonna go for him. Okay. Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez had dropped something. It wasn't recent. It was like probably in the middle of the time that.
Tory Lanez album that just came out. I love it.
Yeah,
I love
it's
that.
It's a vibe.
People playing that shit, man.
Oh my god, sorry for what? That's what it's called. Sorry for what? Yep.
And he wasn't sorry for nothing. He left everything on that track. Everything on those tracks.
I like Understand. I like sex songs. I like.
They playing the shit out of his stuff in the club.
What other one? I like No More Parties in L.A.
He got the music that I don't think.
It's a lot of bops on there. I ain't gonna lie. It's a lot of bops. It's a lot of bops.
I would figure if DJs more inclined to play that music without even having to get paid, because it's so requested by people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he definitely.
Tory Lanez, he's in his bag. Even though he had the little, situations that was going on, he still got to it. So ups to him.
Album, I rate that album a good 8.
Yeah.
A good 8.5 maybe. I ain't gonna lie.
I give it a solid 8.
It ain't really that many skips for me personally. Like I think it's
I played it straight through.
That's a good album.
I definitely played that straight through.
I listen to that a lot.
We got Herbo too.
Herbo,
his album was nice.
I got to that too. I haven't listened to it enough, but I listened to it one time through, straight through. And he definitely got some bangers on there, but I gotta go back and like see which ones it was, because I just listened to it like on the ride, threw it on, let it ride through. I didn't look at the, you know what I mean? You know, when you driving, you're not looking at the name of every song that's coming on. You know what I mean?
He got he got 2 joints that I mess with, of course, because he got those features with Future and Gunna. It's pretty nice. Those songs are pretty nice.
Shout out to Herbo, fellow Libra gang. I'm not gonna hold you. As much as I love my Libras, I will be honest. Never got into Herbo crazy. I can't say his shit is not good to me. It's just some of the shit. I feel like I'm the type of person, I love flow and cadence as well as
Herbo is
his flow is
it's definitely like
he used to not rap like that. That's the crazy part. If you listen to
you got the beat and
because it's like off beat type shit, but it's like
the crazy shit is his pockets be all over the place. I put it like that. You know how the baby got his
it's the flow.
Like he got his flow, right? Herbo got a pocket, and then he'll look like Humpty Dumpty fell off the wall.
Like
and then
he'll
he get in
jump
a
in
pocket,
beats type shit.
and then he turn into crazy legs. I'm like, I'm trying to follow where you go. Okay, and eventually I'm like, all right, number one, I'm not gonna hold you. I don't got no ops. There's only but so much music like that. I'm gonna keep it a bean with you.
Listen, so you don't really mess with the drill too much.
Hear me out. Let me finish going.
It took me a minute to get into him. I'm not gonna
Let
lie.
me finish going. For me to fuck with that type of shit, I got to be able to work out to it. That's all it is. Simple. Because what it really is for me. I see myself on the basketball court or on the gym pumping iron. Feel me? Because I'm not relating to that shit nowhere else.
I had to really listen to him too, because I'm more of a person, because you know I'm like a musician in a way, so I'm more of like when I hear the beat, it's like you hopping right then and there. And when I first heard it, it was like all over the place. I'm like, okay, but this is just his flow. So let me really tune in to see where he coming. So and I started tuning in. And I'm like, all right, this is him. But the shit is fire. I mean,
if you listen to him, because I listened to him for like years now. He used to not rap like that. He used to rap on beat. He used to rap on beat coming up. Like he was, if you listen to a lot of OG Herbo, he was on beat, like everything. But this new like off beat, like I call it the Detroit flow. Because if you listen to Detroit artists, they rap off beat. That's how they rap.
Time out. And this is why I cut you off.
What?
If y'all ain't hear Peasy, 2 million up, go look at that. That's on it.
Peasy 2 million up.
Nah, I never heard of that.
Bro, go look it up right now, because you can. Go look it up.
Peasy.
Go look it up.
Peasy.
This is the first time we having this on the episode. Because I'm not about to let you say Detroit motherfucker. T Grizzly go crazy on the beat, and he sound like Grizzly.
Let's see. P, how you spell it?
Peezy 2. Just type in the number 2.
2 million.
Look, you need to look. When I tell you he ride the fuck out this beat, play it real quick. You obviously ain't gonna play it long for obvious reasons.
It's in my headphone. You ain't gonna rap. I mean, but I can hear it.
That's even better, really. Because everybody out here that watches this episode, they probably heard it by now, or they can pause it and go look the song up.
I ain't gonna lie to them. I ain't hear the shit. But I'll hear it. I'll look it up.
Take your Bluetooth off, bro.
It's probably gonna be.
Trust me. It's working right now.
My phone is real low, so it's gonna be hard to
even better. For YouTube. I want you to catch how you come into this shit.
He riding the beat.
And it's an old school beat that they sample like a motherfucker.
So what you trying to say based on what he was saying, like with G Herbo in Detroit?
He just said Detroit rappers don't ride the beat. What that sound like to you?
Yeah, when he first hopped in, I was like,
let's be clear.
He was riding
to double down on
where's he from?
Detroit.
Oh, he's from Detroit.
And you know what the ill thing is? It's not about me trying to prove a point to him. It's about the fact that when I say certain shit, I got to be able to work. I'm working out to that today. I had that song on repeat all day in the gym. You know what I'm saying? So for me to listen to something about somebody killing somebody or some other crazy shit, like, there got to be something that I can say. They wasn't just trying to get a bag off of this. They felt that shit. They felt that the cadence. They felt the rhythm. They felt every bar. They felt, yo, hop in here, punch in here. You feel me? Like, it wasn't just all right, that sound good. Let's run this up and go viral.
So in the long way, you saying G Herbo's not your. It's like that's what it sounds like. You saying G Herbo's is not your taste. That's what I'm getting.
A couple of his songs I fuck with.
Okay, a couple. Right.
But I'm not like, oh shit, G Herbo got some shit.
You're not running to it. I know. Alright, kind
I'll run and go look for the babies faster than I look for G Herbo. Can't nobody tell me Baby and Herbo's flows are the same because they damn sure ain't.
Yeah, everybody know that.
Baby is baby. Put it like this. Baby's baby because of I feel that.
Now you talking about the baby or little baby?
Little baby.
Okay.
Little baby and the baby both have.
Getting the babies confused.
I know,
so
right?
much.
I'm like,
they both have that flow. They do both have that kind of similar flow. Both of the babies, they low key got the.
But you know what's so crazy? Even since we on the babies, the baby, it was like, you know, when he came out, that bop was like, that was it. Like,
nah,
you know what I'm
Pop
saying?
really was it
but
though.
then now it's like, I guess it's getting so old to the point it's like niggas is tired. They want to hear a different flow. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because when now he putting out new shit, it's like, all right,
or they
he
just
putting out
want to
new
have
shit.
new artists do the same flow.
Mm-hmm.
They want to
Or that too. Because everybody now, like, even the females, they on that, what you said, that drill shit?
Yeah.
The females are even on the drill shit, and it's like, they eating it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, they really eating that up. Like, you know, they in their bag, but
everybody's a munch.
You know, they gotta do what they gotta do. But
thought I was feeling you? You thought I was feeling you?
Not them having a freaking costume.
You thought I was feeling you?
What is it?
That
He
nigga
put us on to two.
Not them niggas having a costume.
Well, oh, yeah.
Boy.
Yes.
The Ice Spice costume.
Let me go viral and get a costume made of me over the summer. You shit, man.
Oh, man.
Regardless of she was out for a year, bro. You know how many people wish they only took a year to blow like that?
Thought I was feeling you?
Listen, it's two other female rappers that's coming up that D just put us on.
You ever heard of Young Devin?
And them niggas is fire.
Young Devin? With a Y? From Brooklyn?
Nah.
I literally discovered Shorty today, bro.
Brooklyn rappers, that's where they come.
Shout out to Girl Code. You ever heard of Girl Code?
Yes, I heard of Girl. Yes, I did.
What?
Yes, I did.
Go look up Girl Code.
Well,
no, what you were saying about the artist I was telling you, Lola. Yeah. What you said about Brooklyn. Lola Brooke and Billy B.
It's coming out.
I like that. You know, I'm probably replay this and get these names later. And
Lola Brooke and Billy B.
Yo, you gonna be like, what? Like,
that's what I want y'all to do.
Crazy.
When y'all watch our episodes, from this
Please
point on.
Please tune into the music that we like talking about, so you can be like, oh shit, like they are talking about.
So I want you to take whatever information you get from these episodes and really go do your own research. Come back in the comment section, please. Yo, shout out to you for that. That was fire. Thank you. Give us one of those, man, because we do the same shit as far as looking for stuff or find stuff and look for it after we find it. I do it all the time on YouTube videos, especially podcasts I really rock with. So shout out to y'all that really rock with us. I love y'all out there, man.
That's a fact.
We coming up on 13.
Yeah, what's
so
next?
To run it up,
we gonna get to Kanye later.
Yeah, the Diddy remix. I don't know if y'all heard about that.
With Young Miami and Ashanti.
Did you beat that one?
Ashanti threw some shots at Herb.
Not the owls.
Yo, my eyes were crazy.
Yo, yes, that shit was fire though.
She threw some shots.
Ashanti came on that and ate.
It sounded like it sounded like you really sounded like you missing it. Oh, she was wilding.
I'm out the loop.
Sounded like it.
She came though. She was ready.
If I ever had what they call it, if I ever had FOMO, I have it now because I missed out on that.
Yeah, you gotta tune into that. What though?
No more. Everything we talking about, I need this shit in the group chat ahead of time so I can look it up.
Yeah, we gonna have to do that.
This?
Yeah, I told you about this whole thing.
The Diddy in the group chat or on the meeting?
Oh, the meeting. I think it was the meeting.
Niggas not remembering shit after this on the video.
I think it was like
if it's written down in front of me, I can go back and look it up. So
my fault. So
future reference. That's cool.
I gotta throw that. Yeah, throw that in there.
Get that. We gonna
I gotta check that out.
So what y'all wanna go get into next?
What we got?
Because we got the Kanye, but Kanye gonna take.
What you got? What you got written down like on the list?
Going into after that, we was gonna talk about the Kanye. We got sports. We can get into. We can get into like some world trends and shit like that. But I was telling you about that application fee.
Well, and we gonna just real quick, I mean, we ain't gotta get into sports, but I do want to say my Knicks are out here doing their thing early in the season.
Facts.
Guys
I'm
look
hearing
real
about
good.
Memphis.
Shout out
Ashanti
to my
killed
Knicks,
it.
man. We doing our thing.
Oh, she said it's giving depressed. Ashanti took her shots at Irv. She said Irv giving depressed. My homegirl. Shout out to Libra Gang. Shout out to you, love. I appreciate you tapping in. She I think she in Philly.
It's giving obsessed and it's giving depressed. That's what
I'm not mistaken. And shout out to you, love.
But yeah, my Knicks are doing good early in the season.
Okay, that's good.
We play actually while we recording this. We actually are playing right now. So I think
you should see what the
we are winning still. I believe. Yeah. We winning by 10 right now.
Speaking of Knicks, yo, shout out to Derrick Rose. He got a podcast episode with Math Hoffa on My Expert Opinion.
I gotta get that. I just say
fire.
that to my watch later.
That shit fire.
I just say that.
Nah, Derrick Rose.
He the point guard on the Knicks, but he played. He was a rookie on Chicago. Derrick Rose, you know Derrick Rose.
Yes, yeah, I heard that.
Okay.
But he was talking about his life, and people think he's quiet. He's for a reason. And he said that shit, and I was like,
I
knew I liked that motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? He's smart.
I hope my Knicks keep it up.
Like throwing that on
I hope my Knicks keep it up, man. That's all I gotta say. I hope my Knicks keep it up, man. Knicks Nation. If you know me, you know I'm. You know what I mean? I actually got the Knicks. You know what I mean? Like
it's always Knicks. It's always
like,
Knicks over here.
You know what I mean?
Got the Knicks sweats with the Cavs hoodie on.
Yes, I do. You
Get
see
the
it.
fuck
With the Cavs.
Stop playing. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. You see what's going on?
Oh
over here.
God.
Repping heavy when
I'm a hustler.
You know what I mean?
Whatever.
That's
Anyway.
me, man. If you know
I'm gonna
me,
let you have that. That
you
ain't
know what I
mad
rock
at.
with.
Who you got versus Mook? Cavs and Mook.
I got Cass.
That's my boy. I love him like a fool. I heard you.
You know what I mean? But
what? I want to get into this Ye shit and get my simple.
one more thing about the sports though.
Short.
One more thing about the sports though. Ja Morant is the real deal.
That's
I just
a fact.
gotta say
Yes.
That's a
that.
fact.
This man is amazing. Like
When he
when I
first
tell you,
dropped, I was
he
saying
might
that.
go. He might win MVP this year if he
Mhm.
keeps up how he's playing right now. MVP.
I ain't mad at it.
Unanimous.
I ain't mad at it. You know.
I was hearing that he could be
Unanimous.
like
It
in
don't
top,
even matter.
maybe top 10.
Okay.
Top 5.
Oh,
That's how he
So-
playing.
Yeah.
Top
nah,
five.
he up
Top
there, he up there.
okay.
That's how he
Okay.
playing.
It's just the team.
When he first came, I was seeing. I was like,
But let's
yeah,
get
that
into
boy
the I call it the foolery
What with
with
Kanye?
this guy.
All right, we're gonna speak
It's a
about
lot of
Kanye. I know
foolery.
all y'all know what's going on.
It's a lot of truth, but it's a lot of
so much
foolery,
shit
man.
going on with this
A
guy.
lot of truth, a lot of foolery.
And it's like we gotta keep it brief because the way that he like I don't know, he's coming after
It's a
everybody.
lot of truth, a lot of foolery, man.
But my take on Kanye, just feel
Lot of
like
truth.
he's playing real life chess. This man is lost.
He's a bag.
You know what I'm saying? He's
I mean,
lost.
he's a good player because he got
he,
the money.
he wants attention and shit like that. I hope the right person just can give him that attention, please. But he's fumbling bags. I know y'all hearing some stuff or whatever. Like D was saying, like Kanye, you could tell he is a good guy. You know, he has. It seems like he has best interest in certain shit, but it's just like I don't know where he's going right now.
Yeah.
So if y'all can fill that in with y'all opinions on this guy,
Man.
you know.
I'm tired of, before Dev get into, because I know Dev definitely gonna get in his bag, I just want to say, I'm like, me personally, I'm sick of Kanye breaking news over just like foolery. Like, it's nonsense. Like, and it's like, it's bad because in his message, it's a lot, he makes a lot of, you know, good points at times. Like, it's not all bad. Like, you know, like, when he's fighting for and when he's trying to, like, you can see it, but it's also so, like, me, and this and that. And, like, just the certain stuff he says about, you know, like, nobody was with him when he was, she took his kids and all. Like, it's just, I don't know. His points, they get lost in his it's like nonsense banner sometimes, because he try to, if he would just like direct with his points on what he trying to you know do, instead of just getting into this weird bag of just like F P Diddy and F this and do that,
it's just like
all the George Floyd stuff, like bro, it's just too much.
Yeah,
it's too much. And it's like I honestly, it's like I'm tired of talking about him when he break these like for negative stuff. Like I like Kanye, like. I got every album on my phone, and I've always supported Kanye. But it's like, damn, bro, like what is going? He's spiraling right now. You see it right in front of our eyes. Like, he's I don't know what he's doing, but he's spiraling, and everybody is running away from him. I'll tell you that.
That's a fact.
Everybody's running away from him.
I mean, if you guys didn't peep Drink Champs, you know he put it all on the table right then and there. So. Where D's coming from, like, you know, he's on this path, and all of a sudden he jumps over, and then he starts talking about everything. It's like, boy, you was just here, you was making good suggestions. You know what I'm saying? You was doing the right thing, and then all of a sudden it's just like it falls off. So, yeah, if you haven't tuned into what's going on with Kanye's messy world, then definitely look into Drink Champs. Doug, what you got on this?
I would never consider somebody to be playing chess if I figured them to be all over the place. So I would say you may consider them to be playing checkers. Now, I want to say this.
I'll get back into that when you're done.
For somebody to be playing chess, they got to know how to play the game, right?
Well, it seemed like...
Answer the question, gang.
Say that. Give me that
For
question.
somebody to know how to play chess,
Uh-huh.
they gotta know how to play the game, right?
Correct.
What's more difficult, chess or checkers?
Well, it depends on the person. Well,
Q,
okay. All right.
come
all right,
on,
all right.
dude. Because
All
this
right,
is where
all
the
right, go
opinions
ahead.
get into play.
All
We're
right,
doing
all
facts
right.
here.
All right, go ahead. Say it again. Say it again.
What's more difficult to play, chess or checkers?
Well, with me, it'd be chess.
Okay. Now, I just want to see what is... Thank you. So, I'm gonna allude to that point. That's exactly where I'm going. Everybody on YouTube, we on live as well.
Wait, what they saying in live?
So, we about to be done in a minute, too.
Okay.
But, long story short, I'm gonna say this, right? A lot of my life, I prided myself on being observant. And in being observant, I noticed more over time that required a certain level of patience. The kind that I used to always get praise for having, that the average person doesn't. The thing is, sometimes I notice myself liking to pick and choose when I want to have patience. And that could be very problematic. I'm going to tell you why. When we choose and pick and choose when to have patience, sometimes we take away the ability to see the forest beyond the trees. Sometimes we tend to only see what's in front of us. Now, that's not saying anybody's bad for that. People do that. I've done it before. The thing is, in doing that, know that there's more than what meets the eye, and being able to say, even though I feel this way right now, let me see if I can gather furthermore information that regardless of it being something I agree with, at least I have an understanding of why it is. Everybody is not going to do things the way we want them done, or do things that we want them to do, period.
That's a fact.
Hence why we have blue skies and green grass, just opposite. That doesn't mean they can't coexist. Do they not? So, I say all of that to say this. I have nothing to say about Ye, because that's the man's name now, because he changed it. And I'm going to respect it just like I did Muhammad Ali, because I don't call him Cassius Clay, for those that don't know. I am looking forward to seeing where this goes, because I know for a fact everything happens for a reason. And not for nothing, people were worrying about him losing the deal with Adidas. I believe the reason behind him saying the things he's saying and doing the things he's doing is bigger than a motherfucking dollar sign. The thing is, he's not doing it in a form or manner that most agree with, so therefore it's going to be frowned upon. I'm alright with seeing where that's going. But I'm not going to sit here and say anything specific, whether I agree with because I don't agree with everything he said. I also don't disagree with everything he said. I want to see where this goes. That's my take on that.
Okay. That's reasonable, because I definitely heard feedback like that as well. Like trying to see where it goes, because everything that he's saying basically is for a reason. So I definitely it is interesting, but a lot of things I just wish that he knows how to put it in a way where it's like he could be coming from, like you saying, he could be coming from a place where it's like he's just trying to get people to understand, but it's just the way the deliverance is, you know what I'm saying, of what he's trying to say is coming out wrong. Like, so now it's like, you know, those fingers are being pointed, because it's like, what are you trying to say really, Kanye? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because it's like it's happening from one thing where it's like, okay, we get your point, and then it just goes to the next, and it's just like avoiding what the hell his point.
So this is going
like, so
where
it's
I said before. When we get homework, right, in school, to do this homework, if we don't understand something, what do we have to end up doing? Going back and studying, right?
Facts.
So therefore, for people to understand where Kanye was going with this, you think they're going to digest it in one watch?
Now they can look at it like, other videos and
I'm talking
other
about
things,
I'm talking about like finding one thing that we question in there and then going to research that. And then finding the answer. Okay. And then going back and then going to look for the next thing.
Yeah, okay.
That don't happen in one day, G.
No, facts.
People
don't
got that. This is the point I'm making.
Having patience to really see where he's coming from. To pick.
When you find information that's new, especially if the source or whatever is questionable, you're going to have to go look that information up to say, let me make sure I can sit here and stand behind this, right? That take time. So just like in school, you had to make sure you got the answer to get that grade. That shit took time though, G. So anytime somebody gives you information, your job is not to find the thing you disagree with and just write it off.
But from there, like, not to say, hopefully this is not going all over the place, but you saying with patience and time with him, I wish that if he feels like he's going another direction where he want people to understand, he should say what he has to say, leave it at that, don't do no interviews and nothing like that. Like, let people do their research. Don't hop into something else. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then now you're defeating what you said. But, like, he's not giving that time.
That's your question?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
do
why?
You think people like that have much time? He might die tomorrow.
Listen,
they took Nipsey out at 33.
You're right.
You
Time is not...
We got to see things.
Yeah.
This is what I said to somebody the other day. I said, and I say this to everybody, I don't think outside the box. I think as if the box never existed. Because when I see a box, I see a limit. We're not dealing with an out-of-the-box thinker. When we handle him in that manner, then we see the bigger picture. If we see him as somebody that just thinks outside the box, what we see him doing will be a little, a little erratic. But when we understand who we dealing with,
which, like, now we know.
You understand? Because he had erratic moments before.
He did.
Where people thought he was off.
Right.
And he was telling truth in those moments, but they focused on the shit that they didn't agree with, and they wrote him off altogether. You understand what I'm saying? Just like we want other people to be okay with our choices, and if they don't respectfully disagree in their own peace, we got to do the same for Yeezy.
I mean, but I can't really...
You got to give shit time, G. You got to give shit time, bro. You know what it is? It's a lot happening so fast.
That's what I'm saying. So you do have to give shit time, but it's like, okay, you want people to understand. I get where you come from, Devin, but it's like you want people to understand, but you can't get that.
How much time we got? 49.
I think it went off. But you can't get that, like, that understanding from people if you just gonna keep hopping and keep saying certain shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you
I
got
said,
people.
Two sides of it.
You know what I'm saying? I understand your opinion with it. I respect it and stuff like that. But it's like, all right, I hear you, yay. Like you said last time, he was doing this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? He got what he got, or whatever the case might be. Okay, we heard him. You know what I'm saying? Now he's on to this. Okay, let us hear you. All right, don't hop into something else and keep pushing it and pushing it. And now your words.
Probably a reason he might be think about it. He said on Drink Champs he want them to kill him or shut the fuck up. Listen to what I'm saying to you, Q. This man might not think he have enough time. There's nobody else doing what Kanye's doing.
But why he think
and listen to what he's talking about. The Jews and what they doing. These are the people that controlling this shit. We can't sit here and deny the facts. People want to write him off because he sound crazy talking about the truth about some shit nobody want to talk about that's killing people like Prince, that's killing people like Michael Jackson, that's killing people like Nipsey. I'm not going to sit here and fight the funk.
But that could be too. Well, I don't want to put it on here. We're going to have to say that off the air because I don't want, But,
I said what I said.
He could. Because
what I just said right there was some shit that people like.
He could be really airing out, like you saying, like I know where you're going with this. He could really be airing out certain shit, and he's probably tired of that. No other celebrity is trying to put out there. But we're gonna do that we gonna talk about that.
Picking up what I'm putting down.
But I understand where you're coming from. But
I
everybody
hope he doesn't
has
have that time restraint that we.
I hope he doesn't either. You know what I'm saying? But it's scary in this celebrity world and this famous world. You don't know what the hell you're getting yourself into.
That's a fact.
Once you sign down contracts, that's why it's always good to run.
I know I ain't getting into no more Kanye.
You know what I'm saying? But off to the Kanye, because we can go and we can talk about this for days.
Mm-hmm.
But let's get into this this battle rap real quick with Surf. If y'all heard about Surf getting arrested and stuff like that, I hope it wasn't on the
free Free the wave, man. Free the wave, man.
Affirmation. Okay.
Free the wave, man. Free the wave. They got my guy, man. They got my
free
guy.
Surf until Surf free. Free Surf until Surf free. Now
it sucks, man.
Sure.
That boy's about to break. Yeah.
I hate to say it.
That boy's about to break, man.
Get past to catch up with you, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave that right there. As much as you want to rap about that shit and make it sound good.
Yeah.
Niggas was waiting for you to get off a Rolling Loud stage. Nah, let him perform. Let him get out the way.
Yo, Rolling Loud gotta deal with the feds. Rolling Loud gotta deal with the feds.
That's why a lot of them don't want to be performing on
a
that
lot of
shit
dudes
no
get grabbed right after they Rolling Loud performance.
They better be getting a major bag when
they definitely gotta deal with them.
Honestly.
Like, yo, we bring them to the show, y'all grab them after. That ain't got nothing to do with it.
What else can you say? I mean, it'd been nice to see him battle whoever he was gonna battle next, but now he's got to battle with them balls, literally.
Yeah.
Literally. So I pray you be safe out there, man.
Definitely keep your head up in there.
You dig what I'm saying? Get back home sooner than we planned on you, or you plan on you getting out.
Apparently he's in Essex County or whatever. Because Casanova tweeted. I don't know how Casanova keep getting a phone in jail.
Everybody gets phones in jail.
But
niggas got TVs in jail.
Yo, I see.
But he tweeting like it's normal. But either way,
dudes got PlayStations in they.
But either way,
got a whole damn like room in there.
He tweeted that him and Surf was having the verses.
Yeah, I peeped that shit.
We ain't gonna have the verses.
But in jail?
Yeah. I don't know. We'll find out who's winning.
The only ones that got balls like that. You know what I'm saying? So
next time he tweet, I guess we'll know who the winner was. You know what I mean?
I hope he got a compadre so keep him safe in there. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. Is that gonna be more than a damn
in and out situation?
Before we go on battle rap,
yeah,
I want to shout out my guy Rambo.
Yeah,
he had a battle on We Go Hard. I was actually supposed to be there, but I couldn't go. Shout out to Tiff. It was her birthday. You know what I mean? Libra gang once again.
Yes.
A lot of Libra shit,
shout out to Rambo. Check. You know what I mean? When that battle drop, it'll be on YouTube. We Go Hard TV. And yeah, that's really it for the battle rap. I don't really got too much other stuff.
Yeah, besides him, he about to be out this weekend though. He about to be at some prom night.
Oh yeah.
About to step out. So when we get back into the bag with
shout out Queen of the Ring, shout out Queen of the Ring.
Clear that up.
Say let him know. Let him
shout out
know.
Queen of the Ring, man. Shout out Debo. Shout out Babs the Bunny.
Yeah, man.
First lady of the streets.
They got a couple.
You feel me? It's about to be going down. Rochdale, Queens.
November.
Prom night. You know what I mean? So whenever you watch this and see this, just know I already went and I had a good ass time. And I seen some fire battles. Shout out to Tay-Rock. Lady Caution, they battling Shuni and Fettuccine. Then you got New Jersey Twerk versus Tory Doe. That's gonna be man. Please, Tory. I just want Tory to come there and go crazy because I don't want to see him.
My arm jerking. Like you're trying to turn on the TV, but the remote not working. Yeah, that's my shit, man. A little hot fry, a little small fry head ass.
He's like, yeah, I'm a dirty little. She said, yeah, I'm a dirty little bitch because I get a nigga hit before I let a nigga hit. Like, she was wildin'. Oh my God, nah, she was snapping. But shout out to Tory Doe. She going against Twerk, and then
she going against him or she battling with him?
She going against him. Verse.
Shit.
Twerk verse Tory Doe. Yes.
Shit.
Yes, verse Tory Doe.
Look alive.
Yeah. And then Swamp and Farrah are on the team. I don't know who they going against. I forget. But yeah, Queen of the Ring, man, is going down this weekend. It's lit.
That's gonna be hard.
It's lit.
That sounds.
It's definitely gonna be lit, man. I can't wait.
Trying to wrap this up a little bit with the movies and TV shows. If y'all haven't
spoiler alert, no spoilers. We ain't gonna
if y'all haven't tuned into little cable, you know, Creed 3 is supposed to appear soon. Definitely want to go and
Creed
see
3
that.
Look fire.
It looks fire. Michael B. Jordan is out here doing his thing. BMF is coming back. As you can see, you see different appearances about to pull up into the So I'm
Let's
excited.
go. I'm ready to see them selling drugs.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what BMF is
Get to the
gonna be.
take over
Because
the
that first
stage.
season,
That's
that first
good.
season was lit. The first season was
I
lit.
like
If y'all didn't
BMF,
see it.
man. That show was fire.
And then speaking on that too, Raising Kanan. Raising Kanan right now
just wrapped up.
Is fire. It's wrapping up. You know.
Nah, it's over. That's it. That was the season
That was the finale.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, shoot. If you want to do a little spoiler.
I won't spoil it. Just know that Rock has a lot in common with Mr. Ghost. I'll put it like that.
Depending on when you see this.
Yeah, I mean, just know that. Just know Rock is a lot like Ghost, and if you watching Raising Kanan, it's definitely shot well. The acting is done well.
Kanan is catching on.
It's amazing. I'm loving it. Like the way they're doing it, they're not rushing it too fast. It's like it's gradually going to where it's like you really getting attached to these characters. Like okay, like
it's a good
you
build
grown with them.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's not like oh he's 13 now, then he's 25 in the next scene, like or the next season.
Yeah,
like
that's
nah,
a big age
it's going good.
It definitely
man.
shows
Shouts
you
to
too
50,
why,
man.
like you know, he went
Shouts to
into what
50.
he went into when it came down to power. Like you
Shouts
know,
to
like
50.
it makes sense.
He got more
makes
shows
sense.
too. He got the El Chapo thing. He got the BMF documentary. He got something else. 50 working, man.
He doing his
And I don't even
thing.
think he got his deal with Stars no more. He about to do his own independent thing now. I mean,
As
like,
he should.
shouts to 50, man.
He been in the
I'm
game for a
supporting
long
all
time
the
with the
50
Stars.
Universe shows, man. All of them. I fuck with all of them. I ain't gonna lie.
But yeah,
I ain't gonna lie.
that's about it that we have for episode 9 so far. If y'all got anything else y'all wanna throw in there before we wrap this up.
Oh, real quick too.
Stay tuned.
Definitely.
Shouts to BET. They dropped the top 50 of all time battle rap lists.
You know what?
man.
You want to do that?
Top 50 battle rap
another
list.
episode?
What?
Well,
What
This
he
is the
about?
top 50? Because we was
Yeah,
talking
we,
about that.
y'all want to do it now? We can.
No,
No,
nigga,
we
we ain't
can-
got time.
Alright,
It's 60
cool.
minutes.
Oh shit. Oh yeah. Fuck.
We want his timing, y'all.
Alright, we'll talk about that
Yeah.
next episode. We're gonna
Yo,
talk about the
niggas.
top 50 battle rap list
Yes,
next
yes,
episode. Say
definitely.
that.
We're not going to do all 50, obviously, but we're going to give you a good amount.
Yeah.
For sure.
Facts.
But if you ain't see it, go check it out. It's on BET. BET dropped it.
There you go.
But I thank you guys for tuning in with us on this episode and everything. Again, like we always say, make sure that you comment, leave us some feedback, you like and you subscribe. I am going to mention that we are going to be on a little recess. So bear with us. If you haven't caught up on all the episodes, let's give you the time to catch up from 1 through 9. When we come back, of course, we're going to be in those double digits. We definitely have a surprise for you guys. And we're going to be running up the bag. We love y'all. And we thank y'all again. And y'all want to say anything to our peoples? Or y'all good?
And you remember your quotables, guys?
Yeah.
Run it.
At the end of the day, remember, I'd rather be loved for who I am I'd rather be hated for who I am and loved for who I'm not. My fault. I'm high as shit.
You got it together. Nah, let me tell you, we had a debate about this last time. I had to get him together. He was like, nah, I'm supposed to go this way. No, sir. Give me some, my
I'm
God.
high as shit. My
Let's
fault,
go.
y'all,
Good
but
shit.
I got it.
You got it together. Never give up. Never give up.
Never. Practice it.
Yeah, that's
But
funny
yeah,
as shit, bro.
Live, love, life, and I can do anything through Christ.
Gang, gang.
Bang, 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 bang.
When they go low, we go high. Feet to the floor, head to the sky. Make sure from the beginning to the end of every single day what you're going to do, let love lead the way.
Yes, sir.
Stay tuned for episode 10, y'all. We're going to have a nice banger. It's going to be controversial.
It's gonna be beautiful.
It's going to be interesting. It's
We
going to
got
be
our
what the
first
people need to see.
appearance.
Yeah.
Got our first appearance.
Y'all going to like it,
great.
man.
It's gonna be great.
Till next time, yo.
Unique
Holla.
flavors.